I am at an old ghost town that I only learned about yesterday, really. The trail, Scull Shoals Trail, the trail. The town was abandoned in 1887 due to a flood on the Oconee River. And it's just a couple mile trail from this old town. It was a mill town. I think it was one of the first mills, if not the first mill in Georgia. And I'm going to just take a walk around and have a look at this area. It was abandoned totally in 1897 and bought by the federal government in 1935. So I figured I'd take a look around. This is the foundation of an old house. It said that it had a root cellar. This is one of the prominent people in town's house. You can see the chimney was right there. The root cellar was lined with granite, and it looks like the chimney, all of the bricks for the chimney, woo, they fell over into the root cellar. How about that? Pretty easy to see. There's the other mound, the other chimney on the other side there. And you know it's old because the bricks are solid. Solid bricks, no holes. Walking around a ghost town, baby. Yes, indeed. We're going to take a look at that other ruin in a bit. And walk down. Looks like we're going to go right down to the river. There's some more ruins over here. I like checking out places like this. All right, starting here, it's like a foundation. A lot of houses were built up on blocks in the South, so you would have the stacked blocks, and then the house would be built up off of those with wood planks and that sort of thing. So this is a house. Yeah, standing, you got the foundation blocks. They're a little bigger over here. We got the river right past all this. So they had a big flood. And I want to say this area flooded with a big storm within the past 5 years. It flooded again. So, well, nobody was living here, obviously. Oh, I see an arch. We're going to check that out. Life on the river. Said there was a covered bridge and a ferry across the river at one time. Oconee River. And this is what most of the rivers in Georgia look like, guys. They're muddy brown. We don't get those really clear running waters like some of you people who are lucky enough to have such things, or nice, or a greener color. We always get this muddy brown look. Muddy brown. You see this? You see this nice little archway, center screen. I doubt anyone else will be in here today. See, what is it, the 20th? Something like that? Boy, you come in here in the summer, these weeds are taller than you. Old bridge. was a bridge over the raceway, so they obviously had diverted water from the river to run the mill. And I'm guessing that's what's left of the mill. I don't know. Usually the mill's right on the river though, so that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But look at this thing. They don't make stuff like this anymore. Got several bricks falling away. That arch construction, that's one of the strongest things that you can build with that Roman style arch construction. You can see, what is this thing's 150 years old or better, and it's still standing. It's very strong construction in there. Something's been up under there doing something. I don't know what that is. Old stuff, guys. Old stuff. We're not gonna walk over the top of it. It looks like they had a fence up at one time to keep you from doing that, because they probably just wanted this to still be standing. Okay, here is definitely the base of a mill. I can tell you that's exactly what this is. So this ran, curved, and went back down in the river. This is what a base of a mill looks like. Up on posts, you would have had your wheel, not wheel, your wheel, paddle wheel, and usually a way to shut the water off, come into it. But this is definitely the base of a mill. Right here. No doubt, and I'm guessing the channel of the river. Look at this, there's an arch, another Roman arch, buried right there. That's the very top of a curve. You see the way they made the stones. So I'm gonna guess there's a whole lot more of that still underground right here. It's just filled in with mud from the floods and what have you. This is definitely a base of a mill, no doubt in my mind. All right, guys, I'm gonna snap the camera off and go explore a little more. This tree, it's been a long time since I've seen one, and I don't remember what kind of tree it is. Look at this bark on this thing. It sticks out in chunks. Look at this. I've seen this before, but I don't know what kind it is. But I want to show you that I am standing next to this tree, and it's obviously flooded in here, because the high water mark is somewhere here, right in there, around in here. So I would have been completely underwater at some point. Each one of the things you can see high water marks on the trees where it has flooded. This is just over from the mill, and that one there, center, that tree is gigantic. I can't do it justice. It would take two people arm in arm, and you could probably just barely, two people my size, okay, just barely could get around the circumference of that tree. It's huge. So that tree's been here since the mill was here. But this is obviously this was a dug channel for the mill here. It came in from the river there, and obviously, I don't know if that was a creek, but that's definitely a dug channel for the mill. So I guess they built the mill off of the river a little bit to protect it from flooding, but it wasn't enough. Let's keep looking around. Come catch that building a little bit later. I don't know if that was the general store or what. But there is a trail here. And there's the bridge. Goes across the little creek. It went into town. I'm gonna walk the trail, see how it looks. Not looking so good from here, but we'll see. Not very far past the messed up bridge is an old well. And I'm gonna say it's about 30 feet to where I can see water reflecting back at me. There's an old well, guys. And it looks like another bridge or something up here. Trail is listed as closed. There's no sign saying that, but on all trails it says closed. Oh no, this is just an old home site. But here we are. Old home site. Well, they got this trail, look like he's going right through it. They put fencing around it to keep people out of here. Anyway. Okay. The trail became obscure pretty fast. So I just came back. Actually, I walked around for, I don't know, probably a better part of an hour. This is interesting. These big threaded pieces coming up out of this foundation. Haven't seen, obviously those were hand threaded. This little piece on the top. And then you can see the drill marks where that was quarried. That is probably a mantle stone or something, or hearth stone. I don't know. Up high like that. I don't know. Doesn't look like it would have naturally fell there. So, who knows? I'm standing on another big one. Piece of one. And there's some big granite pieces on the bottom. And then we've got whatever this was, the ruins of it. The ruins of it. General store, maybe? I don't know. This would have been the biggest building in town. So, don't know for sure.